probably ridden past this mural, I don't know, probably over 100 times at least. Never noticed it. It's kind of set back from the road, so you can see why I've never seen it before. I just happened to stop here because of it's where that deadly storm drain is here on this bridge, and I just thought that was really cool. It almost looked like a Banksy piece to me at first with the stenciling. It's Run-DMC, pretty sure. Yeah, it even says Run-DMC down there. But yeah, this is Peoria, Illinois, so probably not a Banksy, but a Banksy-inspired piece, maybe? I don't know. I'm on my way to band practice right now. It's about 10 minutes after 10 a.m. There is a storm coming, but it shouldn't be for a couple hours. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any dumpster diving on the way back or not. If I'll have time to, or, you know, might have to move my schedule around because of the weather or whatever. But I got my truck back from the truck store, and I have the new cranks and chain ring. These ones are black. They're like a higher grade Shimano, I don't know, crank set, whatever you call it. And I must say, they have this thing set up perfectly right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but everything, the derailleurs are absolutely aligned perfectly. I guess probably having a straight chain ring helps a lot. Like, I don't hear any of the clicks and little mechanical scraping sounds that I was hearing before. Things purring like a kitten. The loudest noise is from the tires and the sound of the freewheel or whatever. Squeaky brake action. It's getting towards the end of the month, so I expect to start seeing people throwing, yeah, like somebody throw out all their cleaning stuff. Like an indication of someone that's moving. Something interesting in here. It's in a window, and I don't know if I want to mess with this. Break the glass. It's already broken though. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. Just take the pieces out. Come out. Anything? Moving on. Supposed to be at practice in 10 minutes. I'm about 10 minutes away, so probably no more stops. Do some more diving on the way back if I have time, weather permitting. I guess I can hit this car dealership real quick though. So I'm passing through anyway. It's just 2 dumpsters here. One Ford Lexus and one Ford Toyota. Looks like got somebody to sweep up out here finally. Broken glass. I usually don't find much in here. Sometimes I'll find like little aluminum breakage pieces, auto part things. I found a couple new in the box parts, like usually the type of thing where there's like a set, like there's a pair of 2 or something and they only need to replace one and then they'll just throw the other perfectly good working one away. Like I found a couple things like that in here. This is not aluminum, I don't think. I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, it's tin metal. See anything else? I see some more tin, steel pieces there. That might be a little brass bit attached to that though. Investigate that further. Some kind of smells in here like oil. It's like some oil tank or something. All right, moving on. With this big tote back there with a tailwind, thing can kind of act like a sail, kind of get propelled. It's almost like having a little engine. Especially when you're going downhill and there's like a lot of scrap. If I got a lot of scrap in that thing, it's like, feels like I have a motor attached to this thing. But I'm getting surprisingly better, not to toot my own horn, at climbing hills with like pretty heavy loads of scrap back there, like 50-60 pounds. Climbing some pretty good hills, which is great. I was crazy out of shape, guys, when I started riding. I could barely ride around the block, literally. That's how bad my cardio was. And I'm an ex-smoker too. I haven't smoked a cigarette for 6 years, over 6 years, like 6.5 years, pretty soon. So I think my lungs are pretty much fully recovered at this point, but they weren't used to doing cardio like that. And just after, yeah, a year and a half of riding, really noticeable improvement. I think really she had the right of way there, but I don't know. Some stuff in here. Bunch of eyeglass cases. Bunch of glass. It's nice. A little bit of wire right there. That was copper wire. Actually, number 1 copper stranded wire there. films, eyeglass cases. I know where the films came from. It's from our visual guy in the band. The guy that does visuals threw those away. Just like little edit pieces that he made. It's like 3 seconds of film in there. Yeah, that's gross. Let's see. I don't know why all these eyeglass cases are in here. Is this from like Maui Jim or something? They are. I don't know what to do with these. I guess I'll grab them. The band practice spot is right here. So just leave them, stash them in there, look them up. They're all from like hotels and stuff. Strategies for wealth. They're branded. You know what? I might pass on those. Seem kind of like slow sellers to me. Just that slow seller written all over them to me. What else we got though? Pen. Oh my god, it's crazy. Crazy pens. Pens for life. Oh. Get in here and see what's going on. Try to avoid that gross food, whatever that is. Oh. Okay, so I got like tons of sunglass cases or eyeglass cases. Yeah, more. It's weird. I've sold Maui Jim eyeglass cases before. They're not that valuable. These just say Maui Jim on them, and they have the cleaning cloths. I'll definitely take these. Those I will put in my eBay store. These are right from the factory. Crazy. I'm gonna take all those clean, all the clean ones, and stash those here at the band practice space. What I'd really like to find, wow, crazy amount of these things. There's a case of sunglasses, a case of Maui Jim sunglasses. That'd be a cool score. These have been used. Up appears. These are all branded, yeah. Like these were probably sets, like parts of like gift packages, yeah, for like the Maui Jim Classic 10th anniversary. And I have so many of those new, really new looking ones. These might be styluses for like tablets here. I think I'm just going to keep those and leave these other ones. These are new. Unmarked with like a hotel name or something. Probably just trash. More new ones here. New. There's even like the pieces of fabric that they use, faux leather or whatever. Wild. Why did Maui Jim dump this stuff here, if that is indeed what is going on. I mean, the Maui Gym factory, I don't know if it's a factory, but it's the headquarters. It's less than a mile away from here. It's right behind that alarm company dumpster. It's gotten damaged now. Okay, I think that's about it. These are labeled ones. These appear to be used too. At least some of them are like dented. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, perfect dismount. That's a lot. That's a lot of sunglass cases. Well, maybe 100 or something? 96 counting this. Oh, those are the pens. These are unbranded. These are unlabeled. Oh, yeah. So I'll try to sell them on eBay. I'll have to count them all. These appear to have possibly been used. Got these like labels on them. These are tests. I believe these are tests. Yeah, these are actually branded. Some of them have the cleaning cloths in them too, which I think that would sell on eBay, right? Like Maui Gym replacement sunglass case with cleaning cloth. You know, $9.99, $11.99, $12.99, something like that. Free shipping. Throw them a little first class box. Ship them out for $3.50 or whatever. Do that 100, 200 times. It's not bad. Pad IQ. Let's see, some kind of tablet stylus. Maybe for like hotels or something. We got sticky backs on there. Sell those as a lot.